All right. Hey, everybody. I'm going to say hey to my early birds because if you're watching this live, it is 6:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5:45 a.m. Central Standard Time. So we're going to get just straight into it. We have three moms that we're going to watch. This first one, they were all gambling. Every last one of them were gambling. Um, at least one, and I believe two of the babies are actual infants. And then you have like I can't tell how old this little girl is in the first video, but we're going to go ahead and start. I will have commentary. Let's go. Oh, and this is, what channel is this? Hold on. Crime Peace. So shout out to Crime Peace. I will have the videos linked in the description box.
Where's the second? I mean, I don't know. I guess it's in there.
We were probably here for about 20 minutes before you came out.
I didn't know, and I'm.
Ma'am, you have your ID on you by chance?
Yes, I do.
He's got the keys, right?
4909.
He's got the keys.
Yeah, I know. I'm reading it. I'm just wondering if I should do it in front or out here. No.
We'll do it in the car.
Phew, I know. Oh, wait.
We're trying to see if we're going to run the cameras back and see if we can figure out where you went.
I'm not sure. I mean, couldn't have been at most 240.
I was just trying to figure out how far he could have gotten from here.
I've always seen when they say they couldn't have done something for more than blank minutes, at least triple that time, it seems like.
So was your brother supposed to be in the car?
Yes.
What's your brother's name?
Javen. Jayden. Abdel. Qatar. Abdels. ATTAH. I got your shoes off. You want to see the police? She said, I went to
No, she's going to see the police anyway because your butt going to jail. This is not cute.
act like a police sniper. There it is. 901.
Look here. Got you a sticker.
So you can. Here. Give me a stick, ready? Tell them, what do you say?
Go ahead.
No. No.
Sorry, I'm partially deaf in my right ear, so
I
like.
could barely hear it.
It's the brother on camera. And they were looking. They were looking right now. So,
Was that just a story?
they're looking right now, but that's what his brother was apparently supposed to be in the car.
How long was she by herself?
Maybe 20 minutes. And when they were
Oh,
saying
no.
20 minutes, about 20 minutes or so. What's her date of birth, ma'am?
2020. Ooh, I know. Oh. Sorry, I just had a yard sale the other day.
You're right.
Where is that rain?
Dude.
So the little girl, I think, is 3 years old because she said 2020 when he asked for her birthday. So I think she's 3 years old because this is from 2023.
It's 9:15. Yeah.
Can you call the on-call DSS transferring my 21? What's your brother's name?
Jaden.
Where's he at?
Gosh.
It's Officer Barlow, Barlow.
Where'd you go? Peekaboo.
Is that your phone, ma'am?
Yes.
Can you try to call your brother on it?
Right.
Get him when he talks to him.
The guys checked. They didn't see nobody that matched what he was wearing inside either. But he's 19, so he can't get on the floor anyway.
Is he even here, or was that a story?
Huh?
Is he here with you, or just making that up?
No, I swear on everything. My brother, 19, I literally just went and picked him up from Gate.
You dialing it?
Sorry. From Gate, right, Bristol, Virginia. Gate City Highway. I think that's what it was.
She's not even trying to call him. There was no brother supposed to be watching this little girl. Because you can multitask. You can answer that question and still hit the call button. He should have been one of the most recent people in your list and all that. There's nobody. You knew what you did. You have a problem. You need to get help. And nobody was there with that little girl.
Yeah.
And I'm so judging and speculating because I don't remember this video, what happened in it. But I don't think there was a brother either.
12 minutes down the road.
Whose car is this?
This is my, her father's, my husband's.
Okay. Hello. Hey, April, it's Officer Barlow.
Alone.
You did.
I didn't know. I left her with my 19-year-old brother, Jaden, and I gave you guys.
There we go. Let's see what that time jump was real fast from that point. From that point we just saw, and then now they're like, "There's no brother," and she's like, "I'm telling you, he's 19. He was here." Hold on, let me see. Oh, so they gave her about 9 minutes, I think, to get in touch with him. It looks like.
Barlow.
Alone.
You did.
I didn't know. I left her with my 19-year-old brother, Jaden, and I gave you guys every bit of information. You guys have the camera.
They watched the cameras. It's not on there. He went and watched the cameras. It's not on there.
Then what happened to my brother? Because I have the proof.
I don't know.
I know. I'm saying I have.
Nobody
the proof
come out of the car.
From
when you got out and went in, nobody got out.
I just picked up my brother. I can show you the message where I literally just picked him up, and he said he'd be fine sitting there. That's it.
Okay,
I
well,
didn't even take.
if he got out, he'd be on the camera. They got the best cameras probably in Bristol.
I guess.
But it was in exactly an hour. You left your child out here while you were in there playing your card games.
An hour. She said about 20 minutes, and it was an hour.
I would never leave my daughter out here alone. Not to go in there and gamble for a free $5 that I have. I just said, while we're down here in Bristol, before we stop at Mom's house, we were at Gate City Highway.
If your brother was in the car and he magically disappeared, he would be on the camera.
Did you see a car pull up next to this car in any meantime?
No.
Then
there's only 20 cars in the parking lot.
It's really not even possible.
Where's your messages that show you picked him up?
Just put your wrists out, girl. Just put your wrists out. Shorten this time up. Find out who's gonna watch this baby now, cause you going to jail.
Mommy, I want to go. Let's go, Mama. Mommy, let's go.
He would be on camera even if he got into another vehicle.
What's your name, sir? What's that?
What's your name? I need to add that to it. What's that?
Greg Lane, L-A-N-E.
Mommy.
But I'm saying if he got out of the car and got in another car, it would be on the camera. They literally see every inch of this parking lot.
I'm not doubting that they do, but I'm telling you, my brother was sitting.
Where's the messages that you
right
picked him up?
Look, I said, I think I'm here.
That's Wednesday.
Wednesday. This is last night.
Yeah.
Went over to his house.
Sorry. Wow. She tried to show an old message. Talking about, I think I'm here. He said that was Wednesday, ma'am.
Sat there, didn't want to drive at nighttime because she was.
So you went over. That was 10:10 last night.
Yes, and this morning leaving with him.
Where's the calls? See, you called him twice this morning.
Yes, this is the 2 calls where I tried to get a hold of him.
Yeah, but the last message is last night at 10:10.
Because I went and picked him up.
So y'all stayed in your car overnight?
No, we stayed at his, I guess his house.
You just cut the bullshit.
That's not bullshit. I'm saying that my brother just moved to
and
this
that's
place.
the end of it. So stop. You need to get a family member to get your kid.
I don't have a family member.
All right, then I guess DSS will be taking it.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to stay calm. But
you need to get a family member to get your child. You said your mom was on Massey. You'll call her.
She's at work. She's been working at the house.
Well, she can come over here. Your husband lives in Irwin. You don't have a family car, so he can't get here.
Mommy.
Yeah, baby. What's up?
Let's go in the
You don't want DSS to take your child.
I don't want anyone to take my child. I wouldn't put my
That's
child.
why your mom needs to come.
I always be like, well, why would they be better now? But you're selfish because you left your child alone in a car to go gamble. Now she's got to pick up on you raising your voice and everything else for the consequences of the choice you made. So now your child's got to be in more distress than already might having to, be left alone with strangers and everything else. Like, calm your voice down. I hate when they do that, like get the child riled up.
But he went and watched the cameras, so there's something else we can do.
And
the last message was 10:10 last night.
Because I said that I pulled up to pick him up, and instead she was asleep.
Yeah, so you picked him up last night. You didn't pick him up this morning like you said. You said you picked him up this morning on Island Road 30 minutes ago.
No, Gate City Highway.
Yeah, 30 minutes ago you said that.
That's when we just left. We just left there.
Okay. Well,
I stayed there overnight. I don't know. I have the dude's name that lives in the house. You can call him and ask him for verification.
So where did you and your child stay last night?
In his home.
And where's
in
that?
his third bedroom at.
Mommy.
It's 60-something 39 Gate City Highway.
Okay.
6930 Gate City Highway.
When's that message sent?
That was sent last night, so that way he can tell me how to get there.
Okay.
And we're talking about her birthday. She just turned 3, literally Monday. Like, her birthday party is this weekend. Like,
none of that matters. Her birthday party does not matter. And what should have mattered is she only just turned 3. That should matter to you about leaving her in the car by herself. But these details, they just start spewing out stuff that has nothing to do with what you just did, which at minimum, I'm going to guess is child neglect.
I know that everything just, I really feel crazy right now because I don't understand the whole.
You know what you need to do?
It's on the camera.
Call your mother.
I tried and it went straight to voicemail. I'm sorry.
Where's she work?
She works at Bell Head.
Where?
Bell Helicopter.
Bell Helicopter? What's her name?
Amy.
Is she there now?
Mommy.
So.
All right, well, we'll call them.
Mommy.
Just want to make sure it puts
Mommy. Mommy. I want a tunnel. A tunnel. Mommy.
Amy.
Oh.
Really going to jail.
Tunnel. A tunnel.
Come on, baby. You can't. You're getting black, okay? Oh. Every time I try to call my mom, it just says couldn't complete call.
He called Dale.
And what they say?
I don't know. He's talking to him now.
Save the tears. Do not cry on the child. I hate when they do this. No, you should have just not been in there then. none of this would be happening. And get help. Get help, get help, get help.
What's up, guys? Hey,
Hello.
the DSS. What we got going on?
So she had left her child in the vehicle alone.
I left her with my brother.
That's what she was.
The brother that was never ever caught on camera as being in that parking lot. The magical invisible brother.
Okay, where's he at?
That's what I'm saying. They said that they don't see him on the camera, but I left him in the back passenger seat with my daughter.
Where's he at now?
And even that's changed since she talked to the police. First, it was he would have pulled up in a separate car, gotten into that car, supposed to have gotten into her car. Then she said she pulls up and I left him in the back seat. You are a liar.
None of us know. I can't get a hold of him. I can't get a hold of my mom. It's going straight to voicemail. And I've tried reprimanding. I would have never went inside.
Right. So you just took off or something?
I don't know. They said they don't even see my cameras leaving the car.
You can't see nothing?
But the car was locked. I don't have the keys to the car. My phone was inside the car. It was like he had my phone. He had the car keys. It just does. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. And it makes me feel psychotic.
Come here, sweet.
Hey, come here.
Jasmine, come over here for a second.
They did.
She was strapped in the
What's your last name?
Yeah.
She was strapped in her car.
Hey, Special K. Yeah, that is sad because you know that mom in Detroit that first most of it had went viral because she was living out of her car and she said and her mom was staying in the car with her and the kids and two of the children passed away, I think it was two of the children, but remember the dad he was saying he couldn't let the kids stay with him and she said she asked for help. Well, they were parked outside of a casino parking lot and y'all know basically she's under criminal investigation because it was said that she might have been in that casino gambling and that's how she didn't notice the kids that they weren't responding and stuff like that. And the grandma was like, "Oh, we normally don't fall asleep like that." And I don't know, it's something fishy. Like I thought it was just that that's where they felt safe, but now I'm like, did y'all have a gambling problem too?
I talked her through opening the doors.
What's your last name?
I'm just like,
I'm not taking your kids.
no, it's just the whole me going to jail thing. Like,
That'll work. Thank you. That's okay.
Well, I'm not saying I believe you or I don't believe you. It's interesting that if he was in there and they don't see him leave on the camera, I mean, they see the vampire or something.
no, I know that's what I'm saying. It just sits there.
Grandma was on her way from
I wouldn't have said, hey, I know that
the
there's
HR lady that she didn't know who she was. She said they had
I
like
left
300
him in this
employees.
car.
And she's like, I'm actually part right.
It'd have been like
She was gonna leave her office and drive down. It's like 2 blocks down the street. It's gonna be about 40 minutes to be up here. But
is she being arrested?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, the Commonwealth attorneys confirmed your arrest, so you're going to jail for child neglect for an hour. Okay.
For an hour?
Well, you left your kid in the car for an hour. On the
No.
So,
Sorry, I just didn't understand.
you're going to be going down to the magistrate. We got a magistrate in Bristol, Virginia, so you'll get a bond. If they release you, then you're good to go. If not, we'll have to bond out of Abingdon Regional Jail now.
Does she have keys to the
What
car?
is it? Huh?
Does she have keys to the car?
You won't have
No,
to.
no, I'm saying we have one key. This car isn't paid off. It's for the
It's
rest
not
of
like, I
the
don't know if you've ever been arrested in like Tennessee, but you don't have to sit until like 6 this evening and wait.
No, like I'm not aware of it, you know.
But I mean, it's on video. He's confirmed it. They've confirmed it. They're going to be going to court too. So
Another thing, if you don't have a key to the car, I'm gonna have to have a tow too.
Mommy,
So I don't.
I think the HR lady's coming with your mom, so maybe they can at least drive it off the property.
But I'm saying I don't know what the keys at because I left the key with him.
She is sticking to it. She left the keys with the magical invisible brother. Girl, pull them keys out your pocket unless you lost them in the casino.
You left the key where?
Coraline.
Coraline.
Apparently he has the key.
With a key.
Okay, I'll fix it.
Hold on, let me let y'all see this police officer's face. He said, he has the keys. The magical invisible brother has the keys. Look at his face.
You left the key where?
Coraline.
Coraline.
Apparently he has the key.
With a key.
Okay, I'll fix it. But you literally watched the car pull in the parking lot, right? As well?
Yes.
And everything.
Mommy.
Nobody got out. Other than that, she got out, went to the trunk for a few minutes.
Abdel.
That was it. How fast did they play the video? Good enough you can see everything. Quick enough you can see people moving around. But I mean, you can see literally everything all the time. Yeah. Okay. And then once they confirmed the time, so like I've called before. Like 15-20 minutes is iffy, but an hour, that's absolutely it's 3.
Guess I'll hang out until mom gets here to take the kid because I got to make sure she leaves with appropriate caretaker.
Okay.
If she's gonna be arrested, so
Just lay those on my hood for me. Put your hands behind your back for me.
I love you, Mom.
Hold on just a second.
Thank you.
Thank goodness the grandmother was able to come and get the child. At least that. That's ridiculous.
All right, we're gonna go right back here, okay? I'll get them. You ain't got anything else on you?
I got thin pants on already. I don't have a shirt on under this, so.
If you would just have your seat in there.
Okay, so that
If you sit sideways,
I was gonna say,
easier.
well, this way.
I'm gonna skip ahead to the last few seconds to see if they name her charges. Some of the channels do and some don't. This is Crime Piece again, just so y'all know.
I guess I'll face this way, right?
There you go.
I think there. I get to a point where it wasn't like just keep digging and bone. I found.
All right, no, they didn't. Okay, so now we're gonna watch Mom number 2. Let me take this down. Let's see here. All right, Mom number 2 is a gambling nurse, and it got on the news first, and then we're gonna watch the quick news clip of what happened, and then we're gonna watch the body cam footage of the nurse.
Turn around for me.
Okay, hold on.
Turn around.
Hold on.
Turn around.
Okay.
Just put your hands behind your back. We will talk here as soon as I get done with this.
We begin at 10 with that new body camera video of the arrest of a local mother after police say she left her child locked in a running car for several hours while she was inside a casino. So glad you're with us tonight at 10. I'm Sarah Whaley.
And I'm David Bowden. Shay has the night off. We told you about the incident that happened on May 31st at the Hard Rock Casino. Now, this is a mugshot of the woman arrested, Daisy Yeager. She says that she was booked into Rogers County Jail.
New at 10, Fox 23's Kaylee Carnine is live in studio with more of that body camera video and new details on the investigation. Kaylee.
Yes, this body camera video is just about 37 minutes long. That's how long it took the officer and casino security to try and get the facts as to what actually was going on. A local woman charged in a case that's quite shocking to a lot of people. Catoosa police say they got the call to the Hard Rock Casino around 3 on May 31st. And when they got there, they say they found a baby inside a running SUV. You can see the child's mother, Daisy Yeager, running out of the casino toward the officer as she sees the scene.
I'm stop right here. Getting ready real quick. Why are we leaving a baby in the car?
I went to go find his dad.
Why are we leaving an infant in the car?
I went to go find his dad.
This is stuff I put people in prison for. Why are we leaving an infant in the
I
car?
was literally out.
I'm not interested. I want to know why you left your child in the
Because
car.
I had to go find his dad. My phone was
So it's
dead.
okay to leave that baby? No, I didn't say go over there. Unlock the car for us. Unlock the car. Stop.
Please.
Unlock the car.
I'm trying.
We need to make sure this kid is okay.
They get the baby boy out, and while the air conditioning was running, the officer said it was still warm inside. Yeager tells the officer in the video that she had just run inside to find the baby's dad and use the bathroom, and that the baby had just been in the car for about 20 minutes. But Hard Rock security staff later revealed that security cameras showed her going into the casino at 9:30 in the morning and never coming back out.
So they have timestamps. They have two people that all they do all day long is watch cameras. They've already rewound it since they found your child in the car alone. Said you got out of that car at 9:30 and this morning and walked inside, and you never came back out until you saw law enforcement and security out here. So is that what's the case, or what's the deal?
Shortly after, the officer arrests Yeager. She was booked into jail but posted her $10,000 bond on June 11th. The little boy was taken to the hospital to be checked out and then was put into protective custody. Yeager charged with 1 count of child neglect. Her preliminary hearing is set for July 15th. Live in the newsroom.
Okay, so let's watch the full body cam now. These people. Oh, wait.
On March 4th, 2022, officers responded to a call regarding an infant being left alone in a car.
Notified vehicle.
That's our mom number 3. We'll be watching them later. Hold on.
Or anything? Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm making sure. Is it over there? Is the car running? I can't hear it. Soon 4th. We will be with Oklahoma Paul John David 905. I'm stop right here. Getting ready real quick. Mom. Why are we leaving a baby in the car?
I went to go find his dad.
Why are we leaving an infant in the car?
I went to go find his dad.
This is stuff I put people in prison for. Why are we leaving an infant in the
I
car?
was literally out.
I'm not interested. I want to know why you left your child in the
Because
car.
I had to go find his dad. My phone was
So it's okay to leave that baby? No, I didn't say go over there. Unlock the car for us. Unlock the car. Stop. Unlock the car.
I'm trying.
We need to make sure this kid is okay. It's okay.
I'm a nurse.
Is that kid okay?
That's even worse. It's even worse. You are a nurse. You know even more so how dangerous it is to do what you did. Plus, just being a mom, leaving a vulnerable child in a car in general, is crazy. That's so crazy. But you being a nurse, you know that kids still pass away in hot cars, even when the AC is on. So what are you doing? Again, I need them to get help for these gambling issues.
Okay.
You got your ID on you.
Do we know how long she was here?
Yeah, she pulled in at 8 a.m. this morning.
No, I didn't leave him in there the whole time.
Well, let's go over here to this white car right here and let's talk.
Guys, can I just see him for a second? I had him
He's right here and he's okay.
Hold on. Can I explain something to you?
What?
I had him at 25 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, check on your kid. That's fine.
Bubba? Fine.
506, we got the car open, all the other stuff, but
It was here, but he wasn't in the car by himself. Oh, God. That's not a scene.
let's go over here to this white truck and talk for a minute.
Okay.
Right here's good. This white, this one right here. Okay. Where are you coming from? From what? Thank you. Coming from where? Where's work at?
Bailey in Owasso.
Okay.
Time did you get here?
He had my car.
He had your car, but how long did it take you?
He hasn't been here the whole time. His dad brought him.
When did his dad?
I don't know. That's why I was trying to find him.
When did you get here?
He brought.
Okay, let's listen to this weak story. It's a weak one. Hold on. Let me go back. So the dad was supposedly brought the baby to the car just a few minutes ago. Dropped the baby off. That's what she's saying.
How long did it take you?
He hasn't been here the whole time. His dad brought him.
When did his dad?
I don't know. That's why I was trying to find him.
When did you get here?
He brought my car this morning. I was at work.
Okay. What time did you get off work?
7.
11?
7.
7?
This morning?
Yes.
So how did you get here?
He picked me up.
And you've been here with him?
With the baby, yes. And then I tried to go in there and find him, but I don't know where he's at.
No, it's not. Okay.
Guys, I would never do anything to hurt him. I spent 7 months in the ICU with him.
How long has he been out here by himself?
It seems like you're the one that doesn't care that you spent 7 months in the ICU or whatever. It seems like you don't care about that. They don't. That for right now, the concern is the immediate danger that you have put this child in that you weren't concerned about.
Right, girl.
Watch his day.
Switch.
Yep.
I'm literally all he has.
Don't walk off. Stay right here with him.
I have to fall so much.
Sacre 14. 14. Is this address the RP's address or the address of the abandoned house? Come on, sir.
Okay, I don't know why the audio's going out. Hold on one second, y'all. I might have to play it from the other source because I don't know why. I don't know if that's them. Let it keep playing while I look for the other video because I don't know if that's just sometimes it's muting or if there's a tech issue. So hold on, I'm looking for.
It's 14 is going to be the RP address.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking for the other video. I don't know why that audio's acting like that. Hold on, I got us. Let me get on over here. We'll do it the other way. So we'll go back about 3.5 minutes. Hold on. Let's see. I was trying to do with better sound quality, but then that backfired. Okay.
Is it over there? Don't walk off. Stay right here with him.
I have to fall so much.
Sacre 14. 14. Is this address the RP's address or the address of the abandoned house? Come on, sir.
Oh, okay. It really is muting there. I'm gonna still leave it here because we're already back here, but it looks like that's just where it's muting for whatever reason for them. So when there's sound going out, that's not me. That's just the video.
That's still like
It's 14 is going to be the RP address.
What do you do at
Hey, are we
Bailey's?
still public service?
What do you do at Bailey's? What kind? What's tech?
He has a G button and everything.
Has a what?
A G button.
What is that?
A feeding tube.
Oh, I forgot the baby has a feeding tube also, y'all. A feeding tube, and she left the baby to go gamble.
How does he get fed then? Do you have to hook it up?
Yeah, and he eats my mouth too, but not very well.
Is this your child or is it adoptive? Or?
No, he's mine. I had him.
Leave the address. It's going to be 12 0 North Harbor.
Can you hold him for a second? He's gonna hold on to him and check him out.
Why?
So I can talk to you in person without your holding your baby. He's not taking your baby away. He's not walking away with it. He's a firefighter that's gonna check him out. I wouldn't let him have him if I didn't trust him. 62 fire and looks like half is 97. Get back here to my phone call.
111 east. Should be perfect. So.
Right here's good. I'll ask you something before I keep talking to you anymore, okay? I'll read you something. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand these rights that I've just read to you?
Yes.
Okay. Keeping those rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me? I just need a yes or a no real quick.
I don't know. I just want to explain.
I think the reason that the sound goes in and out is probably because this is also Crime Pieces channel. They are outside the Hard Rock Cafe. I think there's copyrighted music that plays, so they tried to mute those areas where it picked it up for copyright reasons. I think that's why it's getting muted sometimes, just to explain these gaps in sound.
Just real quick. Having those rights in mind, are you okay with talking to me about what's going on?
Yeah, because I wasn't trying to do anything wrong.
How long was he left in the car with that? I know the car was running, but how long was he left in the car?
What time is it?
2:56.
Like maybe 20 minutes.
What time did you walk in that casino?
I don't remember. I didn't look. My phone was dead.
So what was the reasoning for going into the casino and leaving him by himself?
One, I had to pee, and two, I was trying to find his dad.
Okay. Why are we trying to find his dad?
Because he was supposed to be.
Have you guys been bringing him inside at all?
Huh?
You've been here since he said you got here when you got off work.
I've been here the whole time.
So how did you get here with his dad if he's been here since 8 o'clock this morning?
He hasn't been here since.
Save the tears. Save the tears. Explain this horrible lie story that you're trying to put together that does not make any sense whatsoever.
How long has his dad been here? I think they've been here since about 8 o'clock this morning. The car was running. The kid was left by himself. She came running out at us when we pulled up. So they're looking to see how long he's been by himself. Stay here with my lieutenant for just a second. You're looking to see how long she left him in there for. Everybody came back outside. I don't know.
Oh, let me give y'all a timestamp. So the news reported that they caught her on camera from 9:30 a.m. until she saw the emergency vehicles. The time on the body cam is 2:59 p.m. So 9:30 a.m. and she's been talking to them for about 8 minutes. So basically 2:50 p.m. That's straight to jail.
That's what she said. Or, well, yeah, she said, but she also told me, well, they said she got here with her boyfriend, and then she said something about how he's been here since 8. She's been off work since 7 this morning. And she's still wearing her scrubs from 7 o'clock this morning. She doesn't know what time she got in there because her watch is now dead. She said she thinks. 830. What's that? For, I didn't say he was going anywhere, so just calm down for a minute.
That's easy for you to say. You didn't spend 7 months in the ICU with him.
And don't stop lecturing us on parenting.
Do either one of you guys have kids?
I do. I work with kids. All about stuff for nothing in this town. There ain't telling it. Especially at a casino.
Talk to me like I'm stupid.
Don't talk to us like we're.
I'm not, but you guys are not.
I would suggest you take big quiet. Yeah, we just followed up with you on that. And who is? Who are you talking to about that? The security. They said officer's looking. Because she said she got here with boyfriend, but then she's saying she didn't, but then she's saying she did. So, but like I said, there was a bunch of people out here staring at us, and then they got their thing going, and I'm up there trying to figure out if this car's running. She come running out at us, so we'll find out. Running? I couldn't hear it, but they said the car was running. Well, I can't hear it because the music is on. So. They looking still?
Yeah. A quick review shows that she got out at 9:30 and never came back, but I don't think that's right. I don't know.
Well, she keeps saying that she didn't get here when he got here, but then that's how she got here was him. So it's not like that. Yeah, I've heard about 2 or 3 variations. And I couldn't hear. Was that car running? I couldn't hear with the music.
Yeah, the car was running, but it was still really hot.
Right.
It's like the AC wasn't on or anything.
Like, it's still running.
But you hear she looks at it, if the AC on. Hang on, Tiffany.
Yeah, it's still warm, but
There's airflow, but
it's still not full.
no. I'm sweating just standing out here, so.
So there's airflow, it's not very full. Is that even slow for you at 9:30? Morning, she parked 50.
Because all she said is she was gone max 20 minutes to go inside and pee and find his dad.
And he's been here since 9:30 this morning. That's
What's wrong?
We'll talk to her again and see what she says now.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
They're saying since 9:30 this morning.
Like 5, 9,
From the cameras.
Well, she says her husband is there with the car.
Right. And she came with him, but then she's her story's bouncing back and forth. She said she came here with him, but then she didn't, but she did.
She said she came from work and her husband.
But she got off work at 7 o'clock this morning and came straight here. They said the only thing they can see is she got here at 9:30, and that's all they can tell from. They didn't look like she ever came out. So she went in and she never came back. She came in and never came back out since 9:30.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they're gonna
Slow roll it.
She said 20 minutes from the time she saw us when she come running out.
She's saying she's only in there 20 minutes total. They're gonna start at 2, slow roll it.
To about 3.
About 2:45.
Right.
3.
Yeah, it's neglect whether it's 6. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Neglect either way.
Even if it was just 20 minutes, that's 20 minutes at a high crime area in a parking lot with a running car with an infant who can't feed itself because it has a tube. So.
What was your name, man?
Safety.
Casey? Okay. I'm going to speak completely honest with you. That's a lot about a fee. This is probably one of the most sophisticated camera systems in the United States. It's casinos. They're saying you went in about 9:30 this morning and have not been back out to the car.
Yes, I have.
Why would the camera show you one?
I did come back out.
You did?
What time was that at?
I don't know you guys.
The reason we're being straight up honest with you is because this facility is so sophisticated. They read my face and know everything about me, even though I've never been here before. So they know everything. They have facial recognition, all kinds of fancy stuff. So they have timestamps. They have two people that all they do all day long is watch cameras. They've already rewound it since they found your child in the car alone. Said you got out of that car at 9:30 and this morning and walked inside, and you never came back out until you saw law enforcement and security out here. So is that what's the case, or are you, what's the deal? Because I've been honest with you the whole time about what's going on.
I didn't realize I was on mute, so I'm so sorry. If y'all heard a pause and then there was no sound, my microphone was on mute. But I feel like he was just about to say, so is that what we're gonna see, or are you gonna stick with this story? But he stopped himself from asking, are you gonna stick with the lie or this story? I feel like that's what he was really about to say to her.
And I would appreciate the honesty back.
Yeah, gambling addiction is something we can work with. You're going to lie to us or anything.
No, I'm not.
And you look like you got something on your chest that you're wanting to tell us, but you're upset to tell us about. Is there something you want us to know about?
No, I'm just going through a lot.
It sounds like you guys are going through a lot, especially with his dad. I mean, what it make it sound like? You're trying to find him. I understand that.
Well, not even just today, but in general. I mean, we're separating.
Right.
Like I said, we're staying with my mom. It's just out.
Do you think he might have a gambling problem?
No.
It's okay if you do.
Do you think you might have a gambling problem? No, but you were in there for a good part-time shift with your baby that had no one watching it. You got straight off of work at 7 o'clock in the morning, so you worked the overnight shift. You get off work, maybe picked up your baby from hopefully from somewhere at that point. Because now I'm like, did you leave your baby for the shift? Because I also have seen a body cam of someone that worked at a hospital and they left their child in the car to work their shift. So I don't even know if she had someone watching that child while she was at work. I don't know. Then you get here and you leave that baby from 9:30 a.m., which really, you got off at 7. You say you got to the casino at 8. So what did you do that the cameras didn't catch between 8 and 9:30? Then the cameras see you 9:30 to almost 3 p.m. where you're in the casino gambling. You have a problem.
I'm not here to judge you if you do.
No, I mean, I don't think so. I didn't realize that.
Did you gamble a little bit when you got here?
Sometimes I go by fast and just, I'll put, where it goes and get caught up in it. That's why I say it's being addiction. Oh, how what that's changed.
That's why they offer self-exclusions from this place. It's because people need help and they exclude themselves to get help so they don't gamble all their money. And my family went through that. It's an addiction just as much as alcohol or drugs can be. And it's okay to admit it. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to say you're a horrible, horrible human being because you like to gamble some money. I'm not here to say that.
You want to stay in the hospital and get checked out? Do we have family coming to get him? Or?
Probably. Can get that. Do you want him to be checked out at the facility or anything?
Yes. I mean, Riley, he's stable. He's fine. Yeah. He's been. He hasn't had any issues. My only concern is been in that car since 9:30 this morning. His dad wasn't out here. They didn't say.
They didn't say, but they said you were. They just said you were out here at 9:30, and seems like time flew by and we lost track of time.
Because his dad and his friend were supposed to. Yeah, no, it's just me. I can try to call and see.
Okay. Sit tight with me for 1 second. What's that? Yeah, I guess he's on a feeding tube.
He's been here since I started this morning.
Yeah, well, that car is running, but it's not like right. We'll see what they say real quick. The dad never came out or anything, right? Okay, because that's what she's asking.
Do we know his name?
I haven't asked yet, but we just told her, camera showed this, and then she quit saying that, and we're talking about possibly having a gambling addiction. So I told her that if that's the case, that I'm not here to judge you about that, but she said she was gambling when she got here. So, but did they say they saw anything between 2 and 3 or anything?
No, 9:30 this morning, and no contact with the car.
I'll ask him his name too. We can ID him, find him. Baby might be going to the hospital, especially if he's been in the car since 9:30 this morning. So, if they could have that pulled up, I'm sure me or Skimbo want to go up there and look at it, hopefully. So, give just a second. They said since 9:30.
Somebody goes to kids, get a hold of the
Right, Jam. I think Dad, as far as being at the casino, is a magical invisible person, like Mom number one's brother. He wasn't there. I feel like we all know, the cops know, but they need her to answer some questions, so they keep asking questions. But they know there was not a dad there at this casino at any time. She pulled up with that baby. She went in that casino, gambled, and then was like, well, if someone asks, I'll just say, oh, the dad just dropped us off or dropped her off or whatever. And it's weird because she said the dad dropped her off. And see, I don't know if she was going to try to say, then he rolled out and picked up the baby and came back. I don't know what the lie was supposed to be because none of it made sense. But yeah, there's no dad. There's no dad for this casino part. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, this just crazy. It's very sad. Hill 75. Hey, Miss Texas Cannon.
Hey, the ref. I would imagine, yes.
Yes. I'm just trying to figure out what we can do with him. See if that song goes there.
Well, I reviewed it and I had both of them checked from the front to the back and the back to the front. We didn't see any interaction with the vehicle from 9:30.
Said the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to call MOD and have her run a CFP.
All right, head back. I'm going to go ahead and look. Stacey, do me a favor and face my car real quick. Turn around for me.
Okay, hold on.
Turn around.
Hold on.
Turn around.
Okay.
So put your hands behind your back. We will talk here as soon as I get done with this. Let's have a seat in the back of my car real fast. 506, one female detained. Do you have any guns, knives, weapons, needles, anything like that on you? Okay.
I'm not sure about. Are you on mom number one at the first casino, the white mom? Or are you on the mom with us right now, Miss Texas Cannon? Because the baby don't even walk. I think it's still it's fed by a tube. It had to be carried. I don't know if the baby walked, but I don't know if it has shoes on or not. But I'm not sure which mom you're watching. But either, because little girl, she has shoes on though, so. You chose your habit over the safety and health of your child. They gotta seek help, but you know what? She's like, no, I don't have a problem. So hopefully the judge ordered some type of gambling addiction recovery program because she has a problem.
Get that stuff correct.
What's gonna happen to Rylan?
Oh, well, we're getting someone to be with him right now.
You didn't worry about that from 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. What's gonna happen to the baby?
We're working on that right now.
Someone.
Who is it?
One of my friends.
Your friends? How about your mom, his mom?
Me and my mom aren't talking.
Do you have a grandma or anything like that?
No, my grandma's gone.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. I completely understand that. You have aunt, uncle? Is it just you and your friends?
I can call my aunt, but
Where they live at?
one lives in Colorado, but she'll come.
But no one like in Tulsa or anything like that?
No, just my friends.
Do you live in Tulsa or around here somewhere now?
Skytook.
Skytook? Okay. Okay. That's her purse, her diaper. He said it's a great diaper bag. Pafford's asking for it.
It looks like a backpack. Yeah, that's it right there.
So your purse?
Oh, I just realized that means that baby was sitting in a dirty diaper for hours as well. A warm car on a hot day, no adult around, sitting in a dirty diaper on a feeding tube. This is crazy. It seems like um the baby is only months old, but I don't know if they specified.
No, that.
Oh, that diaper bag? Okay.
Yeah.
Take it. There's all your stuff right there, okay?
Okay.
Put your keys in. It'll be on my front floorboard.
Okay. Can you tell me what's gonna happen?
Right now, you're under arrest for child neglect. Okay. We're gonna go to Rogers County Jail. You're gonna be booked in, and you'll see a judge as soon as they can. Okay. But in the meantime, we are calling people that are state workers that will be with your child the entire time. I'm not saying they're going to take your kid away from you, but they will be with him at the hospital because he's been without fluid since 9:30 this morning, and they want to make sure your child is going to be healthy and safe.
Okay, can I explain something so they know?
What's up?
He eats overnight.
Overnight?
He has continuous food that runs overnight. He only eats for enjoyment during the day.
Okay, I'll let them know. I'll
So
let
it's
Pafford
not
know.
like he was just.
Right, I get you. I'll let Pafford know so they can tell the hospital. Okay. Go ahead and hop your legs in real quick so I can. I'm going to find out as soon as you get in. I can find out.
Why, girl? Bye. He spent first 7 months in hospital. Oh, okay. You're right, Jam. She did say that. She did say first 7 months in the hospital. Lord. Okay, we have mom number 3 coming up. Hold on. Let me oops. See. Okay, yeah. All right. This is the last mom. This one's shorter than the other ones, but this is the last mom.
On March 4, 2022, officers responded to a call regarding an infant being left alone in a car.
Notified vehicle is unlocked. Car is running. Hey there. I want to make sure I make contact with the parent inside the arcade, but I don't want to leave the child here by himself. If he's in the arcade, he won't be able to see me parked out here because it's all tinted out. 10-4, not in distress. VMS was around, they can disregard. Hello. Is this your car?
Yeah, but my cousin was in here.
All right, give me a second. Just relax right here for a second. You have an ID on you?
Let me change my sound real fast. Here we go. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna say, but I don't remember if there was a cousin. So for now, I'm claiming the magical invisible cousin to go along with the other magical invisible people that were supposed to be with the babies that we never can find. But I don't remember if there was actually a cousin. I don't think so. I think when she pulled up her phone, there was no messages and all that again. But we'll see.
Yes, I do.
Who's your who's your
Cousin?
cousin?
Her name is I'm just so nervous, Brittany.
Where's she at?
I don't know. I told her to stay in here with the baby.
Where could she have gone?
Huh?
Where could she have gone?
I don't know. She usually tell me if she going somewhere so I can stay out here with the baby.
She's supposed to be in there with you too?
No, she's.
How long you been here?
Me, just.
Okay, y'all. They asked her how long have you been in here. They're pulling up another video. Oh my god. Hold on, because this timestamp says 1:16 a.m. on the smaller video they pulled up when they say, how long have you been in here? And the timestamp of the cops talking to her is 1:28 p.m. because 13:28 is military time for 1:28 p.m. So you gotta be joking. Let me go back a little bit.
Her name is um I'm just so nervous, Brittany.
Where's she at?
I don't know. I told her to stay in here with the baby.
Where could she have gone?
Huh?
Where could she have gone?
I don't know. She usually tell me if she going somewhere so I can stay out here with the baby.
She's supposed to be in there with you too?
No, she's somewhere.
How long you been here?
Me? I just walked in here about 10-15 minutes ago.
That can't be a.m. It can't be 1 o'clock in the morning and be that bright outside. Maybe that thing, I don't know. That's weird. Why is that thing 1:16:25 a.m. but it looked real bright outside? She said she pulled up 15 minutes ago, which if their camera is wrong and it should be on PM for the store's camera, security camera, then that would have been about 15 minutes ago. We'll see. Hopefully they explain it because that's real bright daylight for 1 o'clock in the morning on the smaller security footage.
So then it's probably longer than that. I've been here for a minute.
How long you been here?
Longer than that, probably about 10-15. So
okay, well probably about 30 minutes then. At the most.
What is your friend or cousin that was supposed to be staying here with the baby?
Brenda.
What is it?
Brittany.
Brittany?
Yes.
What's her date of birth, you know?
She's actually my friend, but I call her my cousin. I don't know it.
Okay, do you know where she lives at?
She's my friend, but I call her my cousin, and I don't know her number. Come on.
Yeah, I picked her up from off of Schumann.
What's her address?
I'm not sure.
What's your phone number?
My number?
Her phone number.
I don't have her number.
So how'd you pick her up?
She don't have a number. Because I called her for her house number.
What's her house number?
772. I don't know. She told me that she had to go pay her bills, so I don't know.
Pay her bills where?
Her cell phone bill.
Where though?
At Metro.
Where's Metro around here?
Where's Metro?
Yeah.
It was.
Okay, now I don't remember him reading her rights, and we need to read her rights for these questions she's answering like this. Did y'all catch if he read her rights yet? Because we need this on record.
One down here, but I heard they closed, so I don't know if she went and.
All right, because in a minute I'm going to go in there and review the camera, see how long the kid's been in here. And you said your friend Brittany was supposed to be in the car and she disappeared. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to check the camera as well and see if there was even another female in here. All right. Okay. All right, because that's kind of like child neglect. All right. Okay. It was running. It's running right now.
Child's mother?
Yes, I am.
So you're ultimately responsible for the child, right?
Yes.
So I don't give a shit if you had a front there or not. Why would you leave your kids to do an arcade game?
Because somebody else was with me. That's why. I don't care.
Just hang out. Just hang out. You're not going in the car right now.
Why not?
Because you're not.
Well, I need to.
Why not? Oh, Lord. Help the children. Help the children.
All right. Lee, you're going to get the video? I got to talk to one of these ladies that call real quick. What's your mom? Do you have a mom that lives close by or anything?
She's at work, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to call Brittany real quick, the supposed person that was supposed to be sitting in the car, all right? See what she says, all right?
Okay.
Do you have a family member that can come here?
My mom, she's at work, though.
Where's your mom work?
Oh, you know, my aunts. I can call my aunt.
Okay. This is the child anybody besides DCF.
All right.
I can call my aunt.
All right, just give me a second, all right?
Can I call my aunt?
We'll get on that. Just give us a second. When's the last time you fed and changed her?
Before I came here.
Okay. Hey, can you give me an address for Brittany? Can you look it up on your phone where you picked her up?
An address? I'm not sure what her address. I know it's right off of Schumann. It's right off of her?
I just need a back when you're done. Yeah.
You have diapers beside this car anywhere?
In the front seat.
Her phone on?
Diaper has been changed in a while.
Are you able to get that for me?
What?
Gotta give me an address for Brittany.
I'm not sure what her address is. It's off of Schumann.
All right. So look, this is what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna read your Miranda rights, right? Because I'm gonna start questioning you. All right.
Dang, you should have read those earlier with this one, but okay, here's the Miranda rights.
All right. You ever been arrested before?
I've been to the jailhouse. I never.
So you've been arrested? You never been arrested?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that? I need a yes or no.
Yes.
Anything you say candy will be used against you. So what time did you get to here to the arcade?
Tell you the truth, about like, I said I came about 11, then I...
11 a.m.?
Yeah, about
Okay.
11:30.
11 or 11:30?
11:30.
Okay.
And then I can't, then I left and went that, to go get, I left to go to the bank of America, so we check their camera stage marker. And then I came back.
Which bank did you go to?
Bank of America.
Bank of America. Which one was that one though?
Right there on 500.
You know around what time that was at?
I'd say about like 12:30.
Around 12:30?
12.
Did you go inside the bank?
She can probably remember that detail so clearly because maybe that's where she went to the ATM to pull some money out to go gamble. That sounds like the only truth right now, a little bit, possibly, is the Bank of America part.
Yeah, I went to the ATM.
Through the ATM? What'd you go do there?
I got money out.
You went to get money out and then you came right back?
Yes.
Okay. And then what happened?
And that's it.
Okay. At any point in time, did you pick up this so-called Brittany Collins?
Yes, I've been picked up before I came the first time.
Before you came the first time? And where was she at then?
She was at her house.
Okay. And you brought her here?
No, they didn't skip the video, and hopefully I think he's re-asking the questions, and this time he's going to get a full timeline, because I think he knows he can't use anything he asked her before reading her rights, so I think he's like, let me go ahead and establish the timeline to get to this point, because he's still asking about Brittany, the friend cousin, the magical invisible friend cousin, and he's asking, he's going back a little further back now, so yeah, I think he knows he can't use that, what he did at first anyway.
Cousin house. I picked up from my cousin house, and we came here, and then I played a little bit. I left, went to the bank, and then I came back.
Okay, but so you brought her here the first time?
Yes, I did.
Okay, then the second time, was she still with you?
Yes, she was.
So you went to Bank of America.
Yes.
Brittany was still in the car. Okay. And then you went inside and played, and Brittany was supposed to be with the child?
Yes, she was with her the whole time. She was on this side.
Well, apparently there was nobody here, because it's empty, right? There's nobody here.
Well, because she gone.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where's Brittany? You can't give me a phone number. Everybody's got a phone number, a cell phone these days.
Did you call her cell phone?
I called the number you gave me.
Okay, what did you say?
It didn't answer. Nobody answered.
No.
Okay, and you don't have an address for her?
No, I don't.
Nothing. So you just know her as Brittany Collins.
Yes,
Does she have a Facebook?
Let me see if I can find her. I don't even really have a Facebook.
Okay, does she have an Instagram, a Snapchat? I got to be able to identify her to verify your story, because...
No, I don't have Facebook. I don't have an Instagram. I got a Snapchat, but I don't have her own Snapchat.
Okay. You don't have an address of where you picked her up from?
It was just off of Schumann. She gave me directions. That was it.
Girl, this is your friend that you call cousin. You don't know her address. You know good and god dog well she got some type of social media. And I'd almost bet one of my paychecks that y'all both have Instagram, y'all have Facebook. She's giving me Facebook energy. And I don't know quite what that means, but it's something about Facebook. And she's giving me, you definitely have Facebook.
She called you? Let me see it.
If I got it in there.
You go to your recent calls.
Wait, I'm trying to see.
Today. There's no calls from that number that you provided me. Okay?
No, because she didn't call me from that number, that's why.
What number did she call you from? Because look, there's this number you called at 9:20.
Well, I'm sorry, I have a habit of just deleting numbers too.
Okay, well,
that was her cousin number.
And then at 10:16 you called Nicole, and she called you. Then you called Nicole back at 10:37. You received a call at 11:21, and then you made 2 calls just right now. When we're standing here to Tanya. So no at point in time did you receive any other call from any other person?
I delete numbers.
Why do you delete numbers? All these other numbers are here.
Because if it's not, that's her cousin number. Why would I keep her cousin number? Okay.
So you're telling me there was somebody in the car the whole time? That was cameras are going to show. You understand me?
Did you look at them?
No, we haven't, because the owner's coming to get them. All right. If that's a story you want to tie yourself to, that's fine. That's on you, not on me. Okay. Trying to, like I said at the beginning, honesty is the best policy. You're sitting here.
This is about the most lowest effort, laziest lying. And with all 3 of these moms, I'm just like, how many times did you do this before you finally got caught? Because y'all was comfortable. Y'all was real comfortable. So I feel like this happened a long time before someone finally saw the child in the car and alerted the authorities. But This is just bad. All of them are bad liars. It's just like she's giving the most I don't care that I'm lying energy, but they're all bad liars.
Lying to us. My phone? Yeah. I'll lock it. All right. So, yes or no?
What?
That's your story?
Sorry. No,
What's your story then? Don't worry about it. Worry about me. What's your
I'm
story?
trying to see what y'all gonna do.
I'm talking to you. That's what I'm trying to figure out. If you sit here and lie to me, it's not going to go good.
They always worry about what's going to happen to the child after they're caught neglecting the child, but never that worry to just not neglect the child in the first place.
Saying?
Okay, there wasn't nobody with me.
There was nobody with you. So you left the child here all by itself while you went in there and played in the arcade.
Yeah, it was. I wasn't trying to take too long. I was gonna leave, but obviously somebody called in on me.
Yeah, it doesn't matter exactly. You went in there to play an arcade game. You said you've been here since 11:30. Did you actually go to Bank of America?
Yes, I did.
Okay, you went to Bank of America?
Yeah, I got the receipt of it.
Let me see. So you withdrew $320 at 12:08 hours, right? How long is the drive from Bank of America to here? It's maybe 5 minutes, right?
No, they closed that off.
Okay, so 10 minutes. Doesn't matter, right? 10, 15 minutes. Okay, so at 12:08, you got back here at 12:20.
Okay. And what time it is now?
It is 1:46. All right, so I got here. I'll look at the time. So the baby's been in there for over an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Probably about, yeah.
I would request a mental evaluation along with other things with this one. I really do. I need a this is not going to be the right phrase, but y'all will understand what I'm trying to say. I need like a capability assessment with this mom. The other one, well, all three gambling addictions, but this one, I feel like we got a little bit more going on, and I need like a mental capability type assessment for further. Just will the child be safe in general with other things going on?
Probably no, I know. All right.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, what y'all gonna do?
So this is what's probably going to happen. All right. DCF is going to come out here to pick up the child.
My mom is at work right now. I can have her come get her.
Okay, so look, this is what's going to happen for right now. All right. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. That's up to DCF. That's not up to us. All right. So right now, you want to put your phone in your purse real quick for me? Take your purse off for me.
What is PPD, Texas Canon? If they're leaving the babies, they might be under PPD. What's PPD?
Why can't I have my phone?
What's that?
Why can't I hold my phone?
Because as of right now, I need you to place your hands behind your back. You are being arrested, all right?
What?
Put them together. Turn inwards, just like that. All right. You might have to lean a little bit forward. Come on, over here.
I'll stay over here. You want to follow up on that?
I just want to check it. Is there anything in here that shouldn't be in here? Anything illegal, narcotics, drugs?
No, nothing but my money.
Nothing but your money. Let's just take it up there.
Yeah, count it real quick.
Watch your. I'll put that with it.
Oh yeah, I do think they should be tested because I know like everything, it can show up in so many different ways. I do think that should be part of them being evaluated. Postpartum depression, with the lady that had the baby with the feeding tube. That's extra, and I know it can happen if you have a healthy child. Yes, but they all need to be tested for that. And I do wish there was a way that people could like. I just don't like that children have to come into the world and be vulnerable to adults that don't care about them. That's basically my thing. Right. Praying for all children who are being neglected. Jam said it's just trifling.
Hey, do you have any formula in the car? What's that?
It's at my house.
No, it's all everything's at her house besides what's in the car.
What kind of formula does she use?
She used Infamil.
Infamil, which one? The purple one or the regular orange one? It doesn't matter? Okay, she doesn't, she's not allergic to anything?
No, bottles.
Her bottle's in the car? Well, it's old now. The formula goes back.
Right. I'm gonna get her up here, all right?
I'm gonna get some.
The text says she will be charged with felony child neglect and leaving an unattended child in a vehicle.
Formula. I'm gonna get somebody to bring some formula.
And that last one, so the first two were crime piece, and then this last one, I know I just saw it. Hold on, let me go back. I like watching their channel. Hold on. I'm trying to get some where it's not on the sky. Bodycam watch. And I will link all 3 videos in the description box today. Mary, I'm sorry, Mary. I'm sorry you missed church. She didn't bring food for the baby. Why would she, right? Because, I mean, we're already leaving our children in the car anyway. Why would I bring food? Cops, right. They do seem to be the better parents. Right. I do wonder what made this one a felony too. Oh, you know what? This might be part of it. This is not going to be all of it. But I think she already admitted there never was anyone. So on the spot, they already knew she came with the intent because she admitted there was nobody that was ever going to watch the baby. But I also wonder what else. Is it the state difference? Is it like what? No, because that's a federal thing. So that would have been for any state if it goes to felony. Yeah, I wonder too, Miss Texas Cannon, what makes it. Hold on, let's look up felony child neglect federal. Like what is that? What constitutes? Let's see. Felony child neglect. I would like to know as well. Well, hold on. Oh, well, no, there is. It also does go by state. Where's Indian River at? I don't know what state they're in. It's Indian River County on the sheriff thing. Yeah, so maybe their state does take it to felony because when I tried to pull it up, it pulled up a state name, not the state that she's in, but a state. So I'm going to look at the important notes under it, and maybe this also qualifies for her state. Let's go for lack of willful intent. Oh, that's injury to the child, though. Hold on. Willfully acts or fails to act in a way that shows a reckless disregard for human life. It can result in a class 6 felony even if the child was not injured. Willfully acts or fails to act and causes or permits serious injury to the child's life or health. This constitutes a class 4 felony. So I don't know for sure with what hers was. It's just that the other ones, they did just say like child neglect. If they said something, they didn't say felony. So I'm curious like you, Texas Cannon. Okay, sound checking that. You too. Location or maybe because of gambling is the act of what you're doing. Yeah. And probably because she admitted there was never going to be a person. There never was a person. That's Florida. Okay, let me see. Felony child neglect for Florida. Let's see if this says anything different. In Florida, felony child neglect involves a caregiver's failure to provide a child under 18 with necessary care, supervision, and services for their physical and mental health. This includes, but is not limited to, failure to provide food, clothing, shelter, supervision, and essential medical services. Neglect can also involve a caregiver not making reasonable efforts to protect a child from abuse or exploitation by others. This can be due to repeated actions or a single event that causes or could cause, serious physical or mental injury or a significant risk of death. So there's a child neglect without serious harm. That's a felony. It's a 3rd-degree felony. Penalties can include up to 5 years in prison, fines up to $5,000, and up to 5 years of probation. So probably that then. All right. I'll probably either be coming to y'all later in the week with another compilation. I'm trying to decide which one we're gonna do because I got more airport meltdowns. I got parents getting arrested at schools. That's probably gonna be the one, but I don't know for sure yet. I also have where parents use their child as a shield to not get arrested, or well, one used the child to not get arrested, and the other one used the child. And the child they're living. It wasn't like from bullets type. Well, the first one wasn't from bullets. The second one was a mom that was in an argument in the car with her boyfriend, and she's admitted to the police. She held the child in front of her because then she knew he wouldn't actually get violent. So we got that one. I got a couple of them for you. So we'll see which ones. But if you have time, about 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, I'm going to read over Britt Eady's lawsuit that she brought against Bravo. It's a short document, but there's just a couple things I wanted to point out, clarify, and just, wait to see what happens because I don't know what's going to happen myself. But yeah, so hopefully I'll see you over on the Legal at Some Point side to go over Britt Eady's lawsuit today. And I will see y'all soon. And turn your notifications on, please. And like the live. I appreciate y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Bye.